Michael Jordan. I'm sure every one of you have heard of him at least once in your lifetime. He's an extraordinary basketball player known everywhere, all around the world, for his skills, scoring more than 3,000 points in a single game, the third most points scored by a person. What if I tell you there are many secrets of science that you didn't know in every basket scored? Basketball was first invented in the US, and when the brand new game was introduced, soccer balls were used to play it. The new bright orange balls that we see today is a solution of all the problems faced by the first players of the game. The smooth surface of the soccer ball could not be dribbled due to the lack of friction. Therefore, small bumps called as pebbles were added onto the balls, increasing the surface area and thus creating friction. Now, the ball wouldn't slip away in any direction on dribbling and were easier to grip. Did you know all three laws of motion comes into play on dribbling a basketball? The first law of motion, which states that an external force is required to move a body from rest. That's what happens on dribbling a basketball. We exert a force on it, pushing it downwards. The second law of motion states that the change in momentum is equal to the force applied. That's what happens. The ball on hitting the ground comes back up with the same force that we provided, and that's the second law. The third law states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The ball on touching the ground comes back up with the same force that ground provides that we applied is equal and it is in the opposite direction towards the player. And that's the third law. Now you know all three laws of motion. Pass, dribble and shoot. Bouncing the ball on the ground, passing it to your teammate and scoring a basket is now going to be your new interest. Michael Jordan, who missed more than 9,000 points over 100 games, is still named the greatest basketball player of all time. Do you know why? Because he rose up from his failure. Failure is the key to success. I hope his stories would inspire you to make history.